Have you ever struggled to express your needs, opinions, feelings, and boundaries? Do you often find yourself saying yes when you truly want to say no? Are you tired of putting everybody else's needs before your own? Today, I'm going to guide you on a journey towards mastering a crucial skill that can transform your relationships: assertive communication. Hi, my name is Daniela Moore, and I'm a licensed professional counselor. Assertiveness is about conveying your message clearly and ensuring it's understood by the listener. It's a powerful skill that leads to a more fulfilling life and improved relationships. You can master assertiveness in 3 steps I'm going to share with you in this video. Make sure to stick around until the end to learn why effective communication is more than just exchanging words. Let's take a look at some scenarios to understand the 3 main styles of communication: passive, aggressive, and assertive. In passive style of communication, individuals often suppress their own needs, opinions, and expectations to avoid conflict, leading to feelings of resentment and dissatisfaction. The underlying belief in this style of communication is, my needs are less important than your needs. Aggressive style of communication, on the other hand, involves imposing one's needs and opinions on others without regard for their feelings. People with this style of communication expect others to agree with their opinions and satisfy their needs and expectations. This often leads to hostility and defensiveness. The underlying belief here is, your needs is less important than my needs. Assertive style of communication strikes a balance, and it is typically the healthiest style of communication. It involves expressing yourself clearly, respectfully, and honestly. People with this style of communication aim to resolve conflicts and are happy to express their opinions, but also willing to listen to others. There is a compromise, a recognition, and acceptance of different opinions, expectations, and needs. The underlying belief in this style of communication is, my needs are important and your needs are important. The goal is to become more assertive, therefore a better communicator. This does not come naturally to anyone. It certainly requires practice. And by learning this skill, you can experience more fulfilling relationships, enhanced self-esteem, and a greater sense of control over your life. Before we dive into strategies to help you develop and enhance assertiveness in your daily interactions, please like this video if you're finding it helpful, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content designed to elevate your well-being. Also, leave me a comment below. I'd love to connect with you. The first step to master assertiveness is self-awareness. We need to be able to identify our feelings as well as our needs and desires. Take a moment to reflect on these. What do you feel in specific situations? And what do you truly want or need? Journaling might be a good idea here. Step 2 is to use I statements to express your needs, your feelings, and your thoughts. I statements. What are I statements? These are statements that express ownership of our experiences, promote clarity, and avoid blaming or accusing others. People are typically more supportive of your solutions if they understand where you're coming from. Use statements are accusatory and often lead to defensiveness from the other person, which can result in arguments. Here are some examples between these 2 types of statements. Instead of saying, you always interrupt me, say, I feel frustrated when I'm frequently interrupted. I would like to finish what I have to say before you respond. Instead of, you always leave things lying around, say, I feel overwhelmed when there's clutter around, and it would help me if we could keep things tidy together. Or instead of, you're always late, say, I feel stressed when we're late. It's important to me that we stick to our schedule. If you noticed, I statements have 3 main components. Think of it as a formula. Fill in the blanks with your own personal experience. Check this out. Here are the 3 parts of I statement: the feeling or feelings you experience when a specific behavior or problem occurs, and what you would like instead. So here you are owning your feelings. You are defining the behavior that is a problem or that you're uncomfortable with, and you are offering a preferred alternative or compromise. So, reviewing the examples from earlier, we have I feel frustrated when I'm frequently interrupted. I would like to finish what I have to say before you respond. Or I feel overwhelmed when there's clutter around, and it would help me if we could keep things tidy together. I feel stressed when we're late. It is important to me that we stick to our schedule. At first, it will sound and feel quite unnatural, so prepare to experience some nervousness. With practice, you connect more and more with this style of communication, and it simply becomes your natural way of communicating. It's no different than learning to drive a car. Do you remember your first time driving? It didn't feel natural, did it? And I'm sure you were nervous too. And similarly, you didn't start in congested areas or highways, right? And now, after years of practice, you probably don't even think about that skill set anymore. You just do it. This is the same thing. Practice makes mastery. Okay, so now you have learned how to deliver and convey your message. Remember in the beginning of the video when I said that effective communication is more than just exchanging words? Active listening is a cornerstone of effective communication. And this is our third step in this skill set. Active listening is giving your full attention to the speaker and showing genuine interest. We can transform our relationships by becoming better listeners. So eliminate distraction, maintain eye contact, and provide verbal and nonverbal cues to show that you're engaged. Paraphrasing their message to ensure understanding, nodding, and asking clarifying questions are examples of ways to show you're actively listening. Be mindful of your tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. This fosters healthy dialogue and mutual understanding even when we don't agree with each other. Effective communication is about actively listening, delivering the messages clearly, and showing empathy and understanding. You don't have to feel comfortable communicating assertively. As a matter of fact, in many occasions, you will not be comfortable. Confidence is not about doing things comfortably. It is believing that you are able to do the things that you need or want to do. Confidence will grow over time. So it's okay to do something and not feel great about it. We don't have to be good at it to start, but we certainly have to start to become good at it. This is a journey. Be patient. Start small and gradually work on developing more of your skill. Start with safe people and easier situations, and surround yourself with individuals who value and respect your assertiveness. This will help you feel more empowered and confident. Here's a quote for today. It is naive to think that self-assertiveness is easy. To live self-assertively, which means to live authentically, is an act of high courage. That is why so many people spend the better part of their lives in hiding from others and also from themselves. Give yourself some grace, embrace the journey, and trust the process. Check out the videos on the screen to learn how to set healthy boundaries and express healthy empathy. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and tips on self-development so you can continue to evolve more. I'll see you next time.